Hola, hoy vamos a hablar del pretérito. Pretérito lección 2.
What happens to stem changers in the preterito? One important thing that you need to know is that AR and ER stem changers are not affected. For example, the verb pensar. Pensar is an AR verb. En presente es yo pienso, tú piensas, etc. En pretérito, we just add the endings aste, o, amos, astes, aron, and we can say yo pensé, tú pensaste, él pensó. Now let's conjugate the verb entender. Entender is an ER verb and is a stem changer verb. So, en presente es yo entiendo, tú entiendes, etc. In pretérito, we just add the endings y, iste, yo, imos, istes, hieron. Yo entendí, tú entendiste, etc. IR stem changers change in the third person forms. Every stem changing verb in the present tense that is also an IR is a sandal verb in the preterite. Just remember that stem changing verbs are also would verbs in present tense. So the IR verbs change from a would verb to a sandal verb. So just remember, IR verbs change from a would to a sandal. For example, here we have the verb divertirse in present tense. Yo me divierto, tú te diviertes, etc. Now let's conjugate this verb in past tense. Divertirse is an IR verb, so it's a would verb that changes to sandal when we conjugate this verb in past tense. And pay attention how the E changes to I only in the bottom of the tree. Divertirse in past tense is me divertí, te divertiste, se divirtió, nos divertimos, os divertisteis, se divirtieron. Now let's conjugate the verb pedir. In present tense, notice that the E changes to I. For example, yo pido, él pide, tú pides. In the preterite, the E changes to I only in the bottom of the tree. For example, él pidió, ellos pidieron. Ahora conjuga los siguientes verbos. Conjugate the following verbs. Servir, seguir, preferir, sugerir, morir. Ahora vamos a practicar. Fill in the blank with the correct preterite form of the verb in parentheses. Jesús pidió una cerveza y yo el vino blanco. Nosotros nos divertimos muchísimo esa noche. Yo sugerí el flan para el postre.
Gracias, nos vemos en la próxima lección.